Alrighty, back to it. We're going to be adding starter. So we need our scale. Okay. You can see what these look like. Rough and shaggy, as they should. Turn this on. Take the lid off of our starter. We're going to zero that out. This one, the traditional round loaf, gets 150 starter, I believe. Double check that. Yes, 150. So we're going to look to take out 150. You can see, I'm just basically adding that right in on top. So there we've added 91. Somewhere in there. Yep, 150. Call that good. Set it off to the side for now. We'll zero this out again, and this one gets 100. So we've zeroed it out. Got this. Back. Put a little bit in at a time. 72. So we're really close there. Pretty close. There we go. Around 100. So, key difference between these two is this one, the round that goes in the Pullman loaf, the sandwich bread, I add back onto the stand mixer. This makes it a little bit easier to do. Go ahead, drop that down, still fitted with the dough hook. Turn that on 1 and let that mix in that starter with the traditional round loaf. We're going to demonstrate our stretch and fold. So what we're gonna do with this guy is, it works best for me. Get your hands wet. Yes, dirty dishes in the sink, always. We just bring that up and flop it over. Bring that up, flop it over. Flop it over. You don't have to worry about this getting perfectly mixed. Over the course of the next several hours of doing these stretch and folds, it will get mixed in. There we go. There we go. The other thing with that loaf is we also need to add in salt. So with that loaf, sticky icky hand, we put in, again, iodized 10 grams of salt. There it is. Okay, I'm just gonna go right ahead and plop that in there and just incorporate that roughly. Like I said, that one will all get mixed together as we do more stretch and folds. So this one, let's wash our hands here. That one, as you can see, is just kind of roughly gathered together. It's got most of the starter incorporated, but I also stretch and fold this dough. So we'll go ahead and unlock that, pull off all of this that's stuck onto the dough hook, drop it back down into there. It's hard to do with one hand, but I will try. Okay. Go. There it is. It's roughly pulled together. And that one, as well as we do our stretch and folds, it will become more incorporated with the starter. So there we have round loaf, square loaf, Pullman sandwich bread, and our traditional. Again, we're gonna grab our towels, cover these guys up for another 30 minutes, let them rest. Then we're gonna continue to stretch and fold every 30 minutes, gathering the sides, pulling them up, folding them over, turn the bowl, do that about 4 to 6 times per loaf, and then let it rest. Don't overstretch and fold it, just do it 4 to 6 times, then let it rest for another 30 minutes. I usually let that go for about 3 hours of stretch and folds, sometimes a little bit longer, and you're going to be looking for window painting, which I will show when we get closer to the end. I'll show a final stretch and fold, maybe a couple, and then show what the window painting looks like.